Some people have said what we're dealing with is spiritual warfare right now. I agree with that, even though I don't like warfare analogies. Sometimes they're apt. But if we are arguing at some level that we must live in fear of one another, is that not an attack on our spiritual essence, our true origin with Heavenly Father, with God? I mean, this to me is so obvious. I'm like, how does anybody not see this? That if they're, of faith, that they can't see that this fear-mongering is not of God, that there's some other agenda happening here. And of course that manifests in a lot of the things that destroy the terrain. Coming from the germ theory, the fear of the germ kind of planted a state of consciousness, if you will, that would limit our, let's say, coming back to the love and the faith and the belief that would have us out of that fear. And that was the point where we had to declare war on nature, on creation itself. Think about it. What this germ theory means. It's like God created this place and everything's here just to jump up and kill us at any moment. So suddenly now we are righteous in our war on nature. And then we developed what? More and more toxic, powerful chemicals to kill the things that we thought were going to kill us first. And, this whole idea, kill them all, let God sort them out. You hear these things going. It's like this is a mentality of war. Are we to live in a permanent state of war? How does that work? If you understand warfare in terms of the body, that's living in a permanent state of fight or flight. Now, it's good to get away. If a bear's coming at you, get in fight or flight, and everything goes to your movement. But if you live in that state permanently, you don't live a long, healthy life. We are not designed to do that on a permanent basis. And they are programming us to live in a permanent state of fight or flight. And so the self-fulfilling prophecy is that there will be a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth wave of whatever they call it. They'll call it. It's not, but it's basically living in fear.